Hello, it's me, Hoy, and I'm here with another story about the monkey and the boar. Long, long ago, there lived a province of Shinshin in Japan, a traveling monkey man who earned his living by talking around a monkey and showing off the animal's tricks. One evening, the man came home in a very bad temper and told his wife to send for the butcher to the next morning. The wife was amazed and asked her husband, "Why, why do you wish me to send a butcher? It's no use taking that monkey around any longer. He's too old and forgets his tricks, and now he won't dance properly. I must now sell him to the butcher and make what the money out of him I can. There is nothing else to be done." The woman felt very sorry about the poor little animal and pleaded her husband to spare the monkey, but her pleading was only in vain. The man was determined to sell him to the butcher. Now the monkey was in the next room and had overheard every word of the conversation. He soon understood that he was to be killed, and he said to himself, "I never knew my master was so cruel and heartless. I have served him faithfully for years and understood of allowing me to end my days comfortably and in peace. He is going to let me be cut off by the butcher and my poor body to be toasted and chewed and eaten. Woe is me! What am I doing to do? Why? Ah! A bright thought has stopped me. I know a white boy living in the forest nearby. I have often heard tell of his wisdom. Perhaps if I go to him and tell him about the trouble I am in, he will give me his advice. I will have to go and try." There was no time to lose. The monkey slipped out of the house and ran as quickly as he could to the forest and find the boar. The boar was at home, and the monkey began his tale of woe at once. "Good Mr. Boar, I have heard your excellent wisdom. I am in a great trouble, and you alone can help me. I have grown old in the advice of my master, and because I cannot dance properly now, he instead to sell me to the butcher. What do you advise me to do? I know how clever you are." The boar was pleased at the flattery and was determined to help the monkey. He thought for a little while and said, "Hasn't your master a baby?" "Oh yes," said the monkey. "He has one in fact son." Does doesn't he lie by the door in the morning when your mistress begins the work of the day? Well, I will come around nearly and when I see my opportunity, I will seize the child and turn off with it." "What then?" asked the monkey. "Why, the mother will be in a tremendous scare, and before your master and mistress know what to do, you must run after me and rescue the child and take it home safely to its parents. And you will see that when the butcher comes, they won't have the heart to sell you." The monkey thanked the boar many times and then went home. He did not sleep much that night, as you may imagine, for thinking of the end. And following days, when the butcher was was due to come to the house. His life depended on whether the boss planted seeds or not. He was the first up, waiting anxiously for what has to happen. It seemed to him a very long time before his master wife began to move about and opened the shutter to let the light of the day. And all happened as the boy had planned. The mother placed her child near the box as usual, where she tidied up the house and got her breakfast ready. The child was crooning happily in the morning sunlight, tapping on the mats at the play of light and shadow. Suddenly there was a noise in the porch and a loud cry from the child. The mother ran out from the kitchen to the spot, only just in time to see the boy disappearing through the gate with her child in its clutch. He flung out her hand and, with a loud cry of despair, rushed into the inner room where husband was still sleeping soundly. He sat up slowly and rubbed his eyes, and crossly demanded what his wife was making all that noise about. By the time that the man was awake, they both got outside the gate. The ball was gotten well away. About they saw the monkey running after the thief as hard as his leg would carry him. Both the man and wife were amazed to see the monkey chasing the thief. Then he brought the baby back safely to them. They could not stop crying with joy and gratitude. "There," said the wife, "this is the animal you want to kill. If the monkey hadn't been here, we should have lost our child forever." "You're all right, wife," said the man as he carried the child into the house. "You may send the puncher back when he comes. And now let us all have a good breakfast, and the monkey too." When the puncher arrived, was set away with an order for come meat for the evening dinner, and the monkey was pitied and lived in the rest of his day in peace. And that is the end of this story. Goodbye.